Hey everybody, how you all doing? Um, I'm just gonna make up a trail here. This looks like a pathway. So lots of people were on this path before the global circumstances that we found ourselves in. Actually, I know where this goes. I don't want to go that way. And this path may have gotten disrupted. So they got sick. They lost a loved one. They maybe lost a job. They've lost homes, investment opportunities, lots of uncertainty. It was, experienced by a lot of people. And the mind, I want to describe the thought process of and the kind of structural aspect of the navigational role that thoughts play when faced with uncertainty, especially when the system had a plan, had a method to get to the goal that apparently was aimed to bring peace, happiness, abundance, health, and all those other spiritual goodies to the apparent individual. So the thoughts, they're calculated and calibrated and programmed in order to solve problems and reach goals. So it's obviously for the apparent person, right? As long as there's a personal self, then there's a path that is being taken. No personal self equals no path. And so right now we find ourselves at the crossroads of the no path, of the unknown, of this mysterious moment that we know nothing about. We don't know what it's going to bring us. We don't know where it's going. We don't know if it's dependable. And so the mind's freaking out. And a lot of people in the collective right now, and this is just a universal energy, are experiencing extraordinary heartbreak. And I mean like wildfire anger, deep tsunami type of grief, like just total dissolution that the path that they set before themselves isn't panning out. And so they're facing this brink of death of everything they knew, their goals, their dreams, their intentions, their hopes and desires for the future. And this incredible collapse is appearing. And obviously I'm describing the apparent world of reality, because all of this is happening and not happening at the same time to no one. Everything moves and nothing moves at the same time. So I can only describe an apparent story, otherwise there'd be nothing to say, right? There just would be silence. Silence speaking and silence listening. But anyhow, this is an invitation, this death, this end of all paths. This is an invitation to an unknowable place which is reality. Reality is an unknowable place. We cannot know this. We can know nothing here. If it's true, and if it's actually reality, then it's unknowable, and there's nothing that can be known here. I can see the snow, and I can see the trees, and I could see the village down there. I can see the ski hill. But in actuality, there is nobody here looking, having this experience. It's actually just an empty, unknowable mystery appearing. Without words, without meaning, without associated images, without the story, there is simply just this vast still being here. Here, here, here. So this invitation that has come forward, and it's so beautiful that it's come forward, because spiritual teachers and life overall has been showing us this unknowable mystery in everything, through everything, and everyone, in all words, in all experiences. But now, because of these global circumstances, people are almost like completely forced to acknowledge and recognize it, which is an extraordinary and unique circumstance. So the invitation is to be here in reality and in honesty and in truth, to really truly be here without your dreams, without your goals, without what you thought would happen, okay? Without any knowing, without any attempt at trying to describe and explain and solve and figure out the next level, the next thing, the next path, the next answer, the next. No, this is an invitation to stop that and to really ask oneself, what is here? What is here? When all attempts at trying to figure here out dissolve. What is here? And that's frightening to scratch the surface of that question. It's scary because the personal energy, the me, the personal structure that believes itself to exist in time scratches the surface of this question, and it's like, nope, no thanks. Because obviously its whole world is structured upon feeding that personal self with dreams and hopes and aspirations. So this discomfort and this fear and this total terror arises at the brink of this question. But yet there's something so attracted to this question, and there's something so vibrant and alive and indescribable about it, that it's being pushed to the surface of consciousness anyway, in the apparent story, in the apparent world. So what else to say about that? What happens when everything ends and only this is left? And of course, this is like nothing you thought it'd be, nothing you expected it would be, like no path you thought you'd take. And the mind goes, this is too ordinary. This is too simple. Fuck that. I didn't meditate for 20 years to get this. But this whisper, this calling of the truth is there. And we can't ignore it, guys. We can push it down. We can try and move on into those world of stories and thoughts and dreams. But this calling is deep. It's the essence of everything. So it's going to be there, lurking in the background, whether we like it or not. Okay? So, and I just realized I'm filming vertically, and I don't like to do that, because then it screws up the way YouTube shows the videos. But what else to say? Not much else, I guess. Not much else. But hang in there wherever you are, because it is difficult and it's totally going to crush you. It's just happening all over the world right now. This uncertainty and this pathlessness and this extraordinary fear that it comes with. Like, it's so intense for the apparent person in the apparent world of stories, in the apparent world of time. But this call, this whisper, is beyond all those things. This is a call that asks you what is really here when all the stories and all the thoughts end. So I'm not going to answer that. I don't think anybody can answer that. I think the only real answer to that is silence. So anyway, be well wherever you are, and I'll talk to you soon.